I'm here again with an awesome group of students. Everyone say hi.
Hi.
We are going to talk about how to import your exhibit into a Unity test area. Now, what I've set up for you in Files for You, I've set up a template called Test Area, and you need to drag your own copy out onto your desktop, and that's going to take a little bit of time to copy. Unity is a free game engine. The test area I built for you has a ground and a first-person player already added, so that work is done for you. And to open this file once it copies, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Search Unity on your computer and launch it. If yours asks you to log in, there should be a button to work offline. Now, here, I'm going to hit open, and is my file done? Almost. When you go to open a Unity project, you're actually opening an entire folder. It's not one file, and that's a little tricky for people. Now, I have here the test area, and I want to single-click it and then hit select folder. If you double-click into it, you can't open it. So this is different than opening files in other apps. You single-click it, select folder, and that's going to open test area as your project. And let's let this load. Now, if you recall, what happened when you exported your Sketchup file is you got two files, and these have to travel together, which you'll see in a minute. Before we bring them in, I'd like you to create a folder for yourself, for your project. So you can right-click here where the other folders are, create a folder, and call this one, again, your block, and your last name, because your folder is going to become part of the group project when we're done. Double-click in your folder, and here you're going to drag and drop your two files. It is important that you drag them at the same time. You can't go one and then the other one a second later. You have to select both files at the same time and drag them together, otherwise it doesn't work. And what these are as this imports is one of these, the first file is the geometry, the second one is all of your JPEGs. And so if you don't do them at the same time, they don't connect. Now they exist here, and I can take my building and drag it out into the Unity environment. The controls in Unity are a little bit like SketchUp. Zoom works the same. Pressing the right mouse button kind of spins your view, and depressing the center mouse button will slide you left and right with the pan tool. So it's the same idea, different buttons for some of those in SketchUp. And we're almost done. Hit the play button, and you should be able to take a look at your exhibit from a kind of a video game perspective. And what you notice right away about mine is that it's super small. So there are two settings I'd like you to adjust. Double-click on your object. The first setting is generate colliders, and make sure that's checked off. That means that you won't be able to walk through your building. So that's an important one. The second one you're going to have to play with. That's scale factor. So if I change this to a number like 5 and click out and apply it, and I think I double-clicked my, if you double-click it opens up in something else, so try to avoid that. And if I play that now that it has a scale factor of 5, same exhibit looks much bigger. It's up to you with your model to determine the right number so that you have the right perspective for what you designed. Any questions? Okay, if you find something that glitches or Z-fighting, go back, fix your model.